Last hour, we spoke about the best of the best when it came to offense. So, who has the most improved defense when it comes to the draft now, Chris?
I'm going to go to Jacksonville Jaguars. Gus Bradley building a solid defensive unit down there. Went defense on their first 5 draft picks. Jalen Ramsey fell to them at number 5. He should come in and start right away at cornerback opposite of Prince Amukamara. Sure. Then you look at what they did in the second round, picking up Miles Jack. If he's healthy, and pair him with Telvin Smith. That's one of the best young linebacker tandems in the National Football League. 2 guys that can run sideline to sideline. They can blitz. They can cover. Reminds me a lot of what Gus Bradley had in Seattle with K.J. Wright and Bobby Wagner. And then you look at what they did in the 3rd round. Yannick Ngakoue out of Maryland. Second in the FBS with 13.5 sacks last year. One of those edge rush guys. He's going to play that Leo linebacker, which is that hybrid rush position in that odd front for them. Somebody that they identified at a position of need. And he's a great football player. He can get to the quarterback. He knows how to get in that backfield.
Will you say that name again?
Yannick Ngakoue.
Better than I could do.
Yeah,
that a boy.
Can't stifle him.
I like Buffalo. I agree with Jacksonville. I think Jacksonville had the best draft, period. But for defense here, I'm going the Bills. You know, after they lost Mario Williams, people thought this defense is going to be a little bit worse. Not that Mario Williams had a great year last year, but the Bills defense, I would say Cole was a disappointment last year after what they had done the year before.
Absolutely.
But they get Shaq Lawson in the 1st round. Okay, then they swing around. They get Reggie. There you see Shaq Lawson right there. Nice pick with the commish. Then they get Reggie Ragland in the 2nd round. Good inside linebacker, a thumper, a lot of people would call him. In round 3, they get Adolphus Washington, who's got some nice moves in the pass rush position. And I even like their 6th round pick, Seymour, this kid out of USC, a good athletic corner. But Shaq Lawson, Reggie Ragland in the first 2 rounds, I was thinking, boy, this Bills defense is going to be a lot better this year. And don't forget, with the Patriots situation the way it is, maybe Buffalo will make a little run there in the AFC East.
Interesting. Now, I thought you guys were going to go Arizona. Robert Nkemdiche, many say was a steal of the draft. That was a surprise to me. So, how about your biggest surprise of the draft?
Joey Bosa going number 3 overall.
That was surprising. That was the monkey wrench.
I don't think anybody saw that coming. Everybody thought San Diego was going to go one of the offensive tackles or Jalen Ramsey. But they go Bosa. And listen, I get it. You can never have enough pass rushers. I think Bosa, I don't think he's going to be a perennial all-pro, but I think he's going to be a 6 to 8 sack guy every year, which has a lot of value in the NFL. My question is, where are they going to play him in their base front? Is he going to play on the edge at an outside linebacker position, or are they going to put him at 5 technique in their 3-4 under screen? I don't know if he's big enough to hold up as a 5 technique, and I don't know if he's quite athletic enough to stand up on the edge.
And the coolest part was that he had a suit made out of electric eel, so he had that going for him. What was your biggest surprise, man?
Sorry, man. That's good. Connor Cook. I was really surprised. I was at a restaurant, and I think I slobbered on my computer. When I was like, wait a minute. They just traded up
style pizza
to get Connor Cook. They have Derek Carr, right? But then I thought about it. I was like, I like this because quarterbacks, they're a rare position in that you can draft one in the 3rd or 4th round, and a year later, 2 years later, turn them around for a 1. All that has to happen, and I hope it doesn't happen, is Derek Carr maybe hurt his ankle, and this guy comes in and plays a game or 2, and if he plays lights out, then you know how many teams that are desperate for a quarterback are going to be calling Oakland saying, we need a quarterback. The other thing is their backup they have right now, Matt McGloin, I believe he's a free agent after this season. He's probably going to want to go somewhere else. Nobody's going to want to sit behind a young quarterback like Derek Carr. You're never going to get to play. Well, now all of a sudden they'll need a backup quarterback, so they got it this year. I love it.
Yeah. Well, those GMs, they seem like they know what they're doing, right?
Yeah.